I can. I'm over here. I was wondering about that. A vampire! It was one of the very few timely lines in this game. We can perform a ritual to unlock the vampire killer? The spell was perfect. You'll be fine. The truth is, my body is gone. Are you trying to revive the Lord Dracula that I studied in the studio painting was cutting off the throne needed to revive Dracula? Rip.
My power! Use my power! Soul Steel!
Oh, he's having a problem if he's going straight to this. Good night. I'll keep them occupied. Still, we stopped Dracula's resurrection. No, he's right there. A ghost, as you like to be purified too, you know that John had his reasons. We must take care of you. Still, we stopped Dracula's revival, so that's good enough for me. No, he's right there. Thank you, Eric. I prefer it that way. Forgive me, Eric. I haven't forgotten my promise to you. I see. How can this be? Even if you insist, I don't believe it. You think he needs a little while? To him and no one to talk to now. I'm sure that they both want to use it. Well, it doesn't matter. Are you trying to stop me? This painting. Wait, the wall. Who are you ready to die young? Vampire killer until then. This castle belongs to Lord Dracula? I think the time I was born. Alas, now my lord can be revived. You two. Father's power. MP, so wait for the head. I find it very odd to find out. You used a curse to manipulate your dear daughters. I've heard nothing about that. And now I will tell you this, but I can't even use. But if he truly has this much power, he could use that whip. It won't help you when you need to break the vampire's curse. We might be able to. I've won every battle until now without the whip. None of that. I know. But still. All that's left now is meant to destroy the world to be purified too. You know he can't actually use it. Forgive me. Don't you? Fine either way. Well, of course. Damn you, humans. Why did the Belmonts engraved in the end? His control of the whip? His daughters were his life when he stopped Dracula's revival, so that's good enough for me. Killer would consume his life. I know. The door to the castle. I know that. It's in this castle. It's a piece of cake for a while. Castle is gone, I'll soon vanish. It is predicted that Dracula has been kept secret for years, after all. That's why they call this Dracula's castle. It's a secret, so they call it Dracula's Castle. Gotcha. Care to share? You will have the power of the vampire killer. I learned why my family. Yes, that's true. Please return safely. My oh my. Well then. That's what happens when you get too much int and a high power base spell that can hit 8 times and doesn't have to be cast timed. That was kinda silly. I'm actually pretty lucky that both forms, Death in the first form and Dracula second form, were weak to the elements that had, because otherwise it would have been a lot rougher. But yeah, these are really cute to me. I really enjoy them. You always find something you can get that's powerful enough that you don't really have to be too concerned about the bosses. You still need to know what they do and how to deal with them, but generally speaking, you don't have to be nearly as worried as you would be in vanilla. In vanilla, you have to know the patterns of bosses pretty well, because you're doing like maybe 100 to 200 tops with your best stuff by the end, and bosses like that, you know, have several thousand HP. You have to be ready to deal with them for some time. But yeah, that's mostly why I like these. They're so laid back. Because you get so much potential power that you typically have something you can win with pretty easily. And so you can just go in and do it and it's no problem. Anyway, we still have Order of Ecclesia ahead. Not tonight, but that one has the same basic structure and issues. Like, the main difference is everything is a skill in Ecclesia, so what is good and not good is a lot more wild, and when you get something that's good is not always as easy to come by. It's like this one, I definitely had a period where things were coming too strong before I had the gear to handle them. I might be having to use something really cumbersome for a good while in Ecclesia, just depending on how things pan out. But it'll end up the same way. I'll get something that meshes really well and is quite powerful, and then I'll be able to handle stuff.